This is an example where the 3 markers that I used to fill the first gap are no longer available, so it grayed out the thing that says fill. What you can do is just reselect 3 different things, and okay, it likes this, so just try to make it happy. Okay, so we're done with that one. Left leg. So as you can see, this is a very tedious process. It just takes a long time.
140 gaps.
Yeah, we're down to 130, as you can see.
Yeah.
Or I can, well, I save it, it'll probably go down. Every time you save it, it kind of recounts them. Well, no, I think oh no, there we go. Okay, 125. So we're making progress. And again, it will not get down to 0, but it's just to get it as low as possible. So get this as low as possible and get the quality as high as possible. Yeah.
So is it the most tedious parts of the data processing?
One of them.
Or
Step time's another one. You will see. I actually prefer doing this to step time. This to me is more interesting. But you can make your decision. Okay, again, some of these later gaps, I would just not, like, we're not gonna use that. Okay, so shoulder.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's only one shoulder and it's at the very beginning, so we can skip that. Left thigh. Okay, we could probably fill this because we have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because I would have put the desktop app back.
Nope, it didn't like that. All right. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna skip that one because again, it's at the very beginning. There's not much. We're not gonna use this, so let's go to the next one. Maybe by here.
But at least I can do the manage thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just the same procedure for all of this. All right. Well, I think you probably, do you kind of get this gap filling thing? I mean, I could keep going. This is gonna take a while though. I don't know if it's worth it for me to keep going. I mean, it's the same process for all of this. Question.
You said that we should select the most 3 nearest markers for filling the gap. What will happen? What will happen if we do not do it?
It might be fine.
For example,
I think it's
for
just
left hip, we choose, for example, right ear and.
I don't know. I've never
What
tried
will
that. I don't know. I was just taught to pick nearby ones, and so I always have.
I want to know how we can differentiate.
Yeah, I think it has. I'm guessing it has to do with this, like. So, ideally, we're supposed to have these clusters of markers that are all like you'd have a cluster, like you'd have 4 markers right here, 4 markers right here, 4, and then that is, I kind of think, what this picking 3 thing is built off of, but we don't do that. So we just kind of do the best next thing, which is like the nearby ones on the same side of the body, so that it's kind of like the best we have. When the Vicon man came, he told us we should be doing like 5,000 markers. And Dr. Young was like, we're not doing that. So yeah, this is what we do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's probably more behind it, but that's sort of as much as I know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's kind of gap filling in a nutshell. So you would do that. So pretty much for every trial, you have to go through this process. You have to open it up. You have to reconstruct it. You have to label it. You have to fill the gaps, and then you have to save it and export it. Yeah. Some are faster than others. So like this is a standing balance. So like in our protocols, we always do calibration and then standing balance, which as you can see is just, again, it's similar to calibration. So the trials where they don't move are the best because there's very unlikely that there's a gap. And also just it's faster in terms of labeling. They're not going in and out of the screen. So like your first few things here are going to be in our protocols, balanced trials.
So try to choose a standing task for our project.
Maybe, yes.
Leaving, so
yeah.
you don't have any.
And I'll tell you, in terms of step time, gait slips and trips are like the worst. But anyway,
Refrain from choosing
Um,
gate test.
I don't know. But then gate's kind of important. So.
Yeah, I know.
This is only her
But it's
for
always
one.
like, at least like you when you start off doing this for a subject, you're like, oh, you have nice balance trials, and you get to overground walking, you're like, I hate my life. But yeah, so you'll just go one by one through all this and do all
And
this.
check.
Yes, ideally you have as few gaps as possible, but sometimes, I mean, I could probably keep working on this and get it down to like, I don't know, maybe 70 or
And
something.
this one is
Oh, that's a one unused marker. Yeah. So the first number is how many out of our list we did not use, and in this case, that was because we did not use the plat marker. But then, as you remember, this one we used. It was on the treadmill, so that's 0 there. But yeah, that's okay. That's like that.
Just for curiosity, in big projects, we have, for example, 1,000 subjects. What they will we do?
What will you do?
No, what
I would quit.
no,
There's
is
no
there
1,000
any
subjects.
options, for example, AI or machine learning option to
Well, I
process?
don't know. The problem is.